Alright, so we're back with some more Unicorn Overlord. The capital is free, and we got Rosalinda's sister, which I actually have on one of our teams right now. Since she does quite well, surely the other one will do just as well, and it's a healer, which this group needed. So she's on here. And we're just gonna go ahead and take a look around the area, see what we can do, and continue the story. To the Rose of Thorns. Or the Land of Thorns, something along those lines. As much as I wish to accompany you, I've been ordered to guard the castle while she's away. Please watch over, folks. No words that can express my gratitude for your rescue. Our castle facilities are ever at your disposal. Alright, well, you got anything good in here by chance? Oh, well, I suppose it'd be fitting to have you in here, huh? I can do a promotion so long as it's cheap enough. Question is, who do I promote? I'm thinking Miriam, because I think the stat increase is going to be enough to keep her alive. She also gets some relatively good stat increases, at least compared to a lot of others that we see here. +3 magic attack defense is kind of nice. Her magic attack is actually much better than her physical attack. I should probably give her the runic thing. Alright, never mind, I'm off by 1 honor. Okay, alright, well, you know. In that case, let's go ahead and just check out what they got.
May fortune bring what you seek among my quality wares.
General's Pike, HPP +1. 20% attack and 40% crit rate versus cavalries for the whole room. Give me that pendant. Dawn Rose. Grants the user +20 magic attack. Grants the user +1 AP during the day. Okay, so it's just +20 magic attack, which still isn't the worst thing. I might grab it for the sake of having it. Give me that Dove Plume as well. Anything special you guys got down here? Anything at all? Not really. Alright, I'm gonna just grab whatever I have here.
A fine choice. Do visit
I'm
again.
gonna leave that pike for now.
Greetings, human. Let me know what strikes your fancy.
Better healing items and whatnot over here. The camping sets 30,000. Bro, what? It does revive everyone in range 60 HP and 4 stamina. It's actually really good, but at 30,000, that is just unaffordable. Whispers claim that she's returned to her kind of jail self. I knew she would never make her brethren suffer such horrors by her own free will. You must be the ones to whom we owe our freedom. Thank you all. I'd honestly forgotten how nice it is to stand beneath the open sky. Zenoria didn't allow us much outdoors much, you know. Alright then, may as well clean out the area. You feel it, the air of oppression which lingered over our city has at last lifted. The Fae surely rejoiced to see her cleansed of her vile corruption. Many summers passed, the predecessor to the previous one had us construct the many bridges. To see them finally used in battle fills me with pride and sorrow in equal measure. Alright then. Aha! There's a cemetery hiding over here in the corner. If it's the last one, we'll get another reward out of this. If not, well, then we'll just have to wait. And it looks like we're waiting. Alright, well, you know. I hear the ones who saved the city were actually humans from Cornea. I guess they're both good humans and bad ones. Kind of like elves now that I think about it. In the end, all this madness was orchestrated by the foul man who dared stand beside him. Humans are clearly unworthy of our trust. I'd sooner see non-elves be rid of these lands than welcome with open arms. Well, okay then. Be like that, I guess. I enjoy nothing more than gazing out upon the trees and contemplating their reflection in the water. Such sights make it obvious why Lore Hall is often referred to as the Rare City. Let's Zenorian troops who formerly occupied her capital were last seen fleeing to the west. Now Viper Gailey was chief among them. Alright, something over here. Another divine shard, don't mind if I do. It's been a minute since we hit up the divine shards, though I don't think we're anywhere close, especially since I think we needed 20 or so last time. Well, now we're actually able to proceed over this way. The question now being, are we ready to go to that just yet? Are we able to get over here? Yeah, let's just do this way. Grab that, light feather, yeah sure, why not? Surely with this many elves, somebody can take a look at this. A Lancer, long before the Zenorian reign of centuries past, in the Age of Myth, when colossal worms ruled the skies, it said these stone circles were constructed to gather star iron, which hurled down from the heavens above. Wait here a moment, I'll see if there's any star iron left with it. Here's what I managed to find. Speaking of the Age of Myth, it is also said that 5 great heroes once struck down an almighty daemon who threatened the world over. From what I understand, statues honoring these 5 were built in the snow-ridden land of Astorius to the north. Not only that, but it's claimed they'll relinquish powerful items in exchange for the very star iron I just collected. It may seem more than an idle fairy tale, but I expect it could prove worthwhile all the same. Okay, so Aetheri can actually grab those for us. In which case, we may as well take a little bit of a detour and grab all the ones that we have available to us. Because I will definitely forget if I don't do it right now. And it's just going to say the same thing as per usual, kind of like how Sharon says the same thing whenever she visits a cemetery. Seems like we might just be a guarantee to set 2-star iron whenever we go ahead and hit those up. It's not nothing. And I will continue to go ahead and grab these. While we don't really have access to the snow area just yet, it will save us from having to do this later. And once we actually get to the snow area, assuming we're able to find those statue things he was talking about, we can turn them in for valuable items, so he says. And since it looks like the snow area is going to be like the 3rd or the 4th area in this game, I mean, I suppose depending on what ways you go, I suppose in theory, we could attempt to do the snow area before even finish Drakenhold. How realistic is that? Probably not the most realistic. Could we probably do it? Probably. But then it would kind of ruin the other areas, because then I would have, I don't know, I mean, this one's like base 25, so even if we went up like 10 levels through it, then we would have like 35s coming back to like level 10 areas, which would probably not be that fun to watch. Though it would be nice if there was a little bit more freedom in that regard, although I suppose story-wise it makes sense to follow the path they have us at currently. That would have been nice, though, if there was like some level of dynamic scaling, if that makes any sense. So like if you could choose any of the 4 regions originally, and then whatever regions you didn't choose would like auto scale to some degree to whatever you didn't choose. So like if you chose to go to the snow area first, it'd be like, I don't know, whatever the base level is for the first areas, and then it would increase to the second level areas, but then you could choose to go to Elheim or Drakenhold or Albion. I don't know. It's just an idea. It seemed interesting, although the way they have it set up, it would probably break the game, because then you could get access to items that just destroy the rest of the areas regardless. Unless they had to switch all the shops and whatnot, which is probably a little unrealistic to ask of them, naturally. Still would have been fun though, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, I can go on this bridge now, since we have you. Allow me to reach the bridge, Elena. It'll only be a moment. Apparently there was something shiny over there that I was missing, so that kind of works out. And finished. The way forth is now open. And to do illusion and monies out of it. Don't mind if I do. That's right. Okay then. Do Illusion. I've got one more for our main character there. Now he's maxed out to do Illusion, so now we can pick whoever's our favorite and just feed him a whole bunch of stat boosters. Surely there's something over here. Acquired Faded Journal 5. Another journal, and a hero. Seems to be a clue to an ancient treasure. Okay then. I mean, we're still using the blade we got from the last journal, so it should be pretty good. Alright, what does this one look like? It should be in our quest log here. Very Cerberus Spectre in gold. Okay. I don't even think I've seen a majority of those just yet, so it might be a moment before we can do that just yet. But we are getting some stuff out of it. Watchman's Long Spear, blindness, immunity, accuracy +10. They don't seem like the strongest of weapons, but I mean the blindness immunity could be good, though it doesn't really seem like anybody in this area generally attempts to blind us at the moment, but maybe that'll change in this next area. We should be good for now. We did get the Dawn Robes, whether or not we want to put anybody on that just yet. +20 magic attack. Not the worst idea. I mean, we could put it on you, although I feel like you make better use of some of your other stuff. This pendant, though, we could absolutely throw on somebody, and that dove plume. Who do we want with a pendant, though? And we can only have one at a time, so we can't just stack them all on somebody. Understandably so. You having more PP, does that really matter for us, though? Not so much. You having more debuffs? Not the worst idea, although you seem to be doing fine with what you have now. You already have one. I mean, you already have one as well. You don't have one. Although you're just gonna use you're just gonna use it on focus side and whatnot, so you already have one. Monica getting one wouldn't be the worst. What if we gave you like the Rude Blade or something? Because we still have that. Brings you up to 39 magic, and you have 36 physical attack right now. But it would make you a magic attacker within the area, which wouldn't be the worst idea. That doesn't seem bad. The robes actually may not be bad for Yana here. Just give her straight up extra magic attack. And plus one more AP if she's able to use that during the day. I don't really need the focus sight that much. So this will help her do more damage. We did buy another thing to give us more initiative. Whoever wants that though. Who do we want to be able to attack sooner? Or at the very least, attack sooner, if not attack sooner. Our healers, I mean, the healers can be kind of slow because they have all that priority stuff. You have 12 initiative. It would probably be pretty good if we could get that on you. You would lose like 4 magic attack or whatever, but then you'd be throwing your magic attacks out sooner. You only lose 3 magic attack off that, so that way you can have some form of actual initiative. That seems fine. Alright, let's go check out the next area, shall we? Land Ahead is home to a great many dark elves, not that there's a problem with that, of course. Of course. What do we got going on here? Gaily, so this is where he ran off to. Well, why would he head deeper into the forest rather than flee Elheim entirely? The only reason could be the giant elf tree, okay? Fear that's not a word I'm familiar with. It's a divine tree that guards these lands, sheltering innumerable fate within its ropes. I'm not sure what Gilly's after, but it can't be good. Indeed, I beg you, Elaine, we must give chase. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. You said something about dark elves down here. Why, oh my. This gate's been magically sealed, but I may be able to open it if we can find a way around. Are you serious? Alright, well there was another gate over here. Maybe you can open this one over here? Maybe, just maybe. I mean, it seems like we should be on the right side. Are you kidding me? I gotta be on the other side. Bruh. Alright, well, fine then. I guess I won't do the Dark Elves then. I guess we will be doing whatever this mission entails of us. The fact that they already give us a statue as soon as we go into this place is something. Oh good, I don't even have to do it just yet. We can kind of explore the area first. Get a general look out of how this might play out, that is. Bunch of statues in this area. It feels like we haven't really seen statues in a minute, but now they're starting to pop up. Is that Raelinor? A friend of yours, I presume? Over here in the Citadel? An attendant, yes, and a dear one at that. It was only through her support that I was able to flee to the Winding Wood in the first place. Come on, we should speak. We'll speak with her in a minute, Rosalind. Yeah, alright. Holmes? Got a divine shard out of that. Looks like there's another one of those doors. Though we don't have anybody that can actually access those yet. Hey, a black market guy, let's go. Hold on there, wizard man. We got markets to do over here. The pendants, absolutely. Give me those. What else we have here? Blood Moon Rod. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing attack. Cover 50% HP damage dealt. Okay. That's magic damage, and you get the heal from it. These all seem like good. Drain a skill efficiency plus 30%. These all seem very good right now. Bandit's Hand Axe, just to earn more gold. I mean, you probably earn that back and more with that. It's a matter of actually getting the kills with it. Elf Eater. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing attack. Like, AP -1, PP -1, and defense -50 the elven targets. That sounds kind of insane for this area, so what if we take that? And we're broke. Alright. Well, some things never change. Now, let's see, who do we want having this? It's a spear, so only our spear wielders can use it. I'm liking the magic attack on Clive right now, and they don't really need the extra damage like that just yet. Chloe, we could get rid of that recruit short spear. And then give it to her, maybe? She is in one of the weaker groups, so her being able to effectively target elves won't be the worst thing. Adele, he's using magic dex too, that's fine. Who else is another spear user we'd think of? I mean you, but you already have signature one that you came with, so that's probably better. Well, I guess it's really just Chloe. Well, Chloe, I got a new spear for you, an Elf Eater. Except you can't even use it right now because it costs. Well, okay then. We can still give you a better spear in general than the recruit spear, though. So this one is worse than the bloody spear in attack, but it gives better stats and whatnot. Yeah, that's probably fine. It makes her a lot tankier too. Okay, well, somebody else that could make use of this spear then. I did buy it just to not use it. Phantom attack. It's on the magic side, which you do have more magic of, but that's mostly due to your thing here. This will give you more. You're not going to do magic attack, but you still are going to wreck them, and you get magic defense from it. That seems fun. Alright, another door, but we can't make use of that place just yet. Just gonna keep juking this guy like no tomorrow, even with all of his teleporting shenanigans. Unless he just telefrags me. Okay then. Congratulations, you played yourself. May as well check out the rest of this area. That's another divine shard for us. Give me this. There's some exclamation over here. Just ahead lies the Forest of Thorns, which we'll need to traverse if we hope to reach. Okay. She's just running ahead. Something is amiss here. The town is completely empty. That's a huge area. It's not just the town. The entire area seems to be devoid of life, Elven and Zenorian alike. What could be the cause of this? Well, that seems to suggest Balzaro just everywhere in the name. But we'll see if that ends up being the case. Another sigil? Sure. This one should be easier. As I understand it, the spread throughout Feverith along with the Zenorian Empire centuries past and the cruel reign of groups. Okay, so they're like, wow, there's a lot of sigils. So she's like, yeah, I know. Basically. Advanced. Oh boy. Level 21? I mean, we could attempt it. I don't imagine how well it'll potentially go for us, but we could attempt it. Fools, none can withstand the enfeebling nature of my curses. Well, surely that's easier, or not. Okay then, level 21. Although, we've got some people around level 21, I think, right? Yeah, I mean, we got 22s, 20s. Alright, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some of our people are definitely lower, I mean, that's for sure. That's pretty much a given. Druids and wizards, so if we just have anti-magic units or just physical attackers that can straight up one-shot them, it shouldn't be unbeatable. Wow, okay, there was a bit more of this area than I thought there was going to be for this one. Alright, that's alright. We definitely need to make use of these trees here, otherwise I'm just going to get magic attack spammed because their range is insane. They've got two different sets of healers over here between these two. Got Wyvern Knight. So these guys are going to pelt me, and the idea behind these guys are just to ruin me with their support strikes. So you can deal with flyers that we want to push you towards over here. I think we'll take a lane too, and we'll send him towards the other one down there. And because he's cavalry, he gets movement speed increase on the road here. He will get slowed down by the forest, but once he gets in the forest, he'll be fine from the counterattacks from those guys.
Watch what royalty can do. Is that
You
all?
move in forest fine, and somebody else. We could just use like Prim's group in order to just play support healer. Although if they're going to be at the forest, it probably won't work out as well. Take Yana's group for all the healing, and she's more magic resistant. That could work.
A test for my magic.
I'll send
show you
Yana
what a
with this
witch can
group.
do.
She
It'll be
still
done.
does more damage than you do the hurt based off of that. I suggest you watch your step near that steel trap, guys. Such a snare will immobilize any who treads upon it, rendering the victim vulnerable to enemy attacks. Don't want to pose a flying threat. Yeah. Okay, temporarily immobilizes. You can destroy them using offensive skills. Oh, wouldn't that be great? If only, you know, I actually had Valor points even at this point. Classic. Alright, as expected, Elaine's able to just smash through these guys. Got him. That was free. That made it look real easy.
Well fought.
Of course, the wizards have, like, negative initiative, so that always helps. Ah, somebody's hiding out in the forest. Okay, alright.
To me.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to take this counterattack here.
Don't worry.
I'm kind of
I'm
worried.
not sure I have. You dare
Now I'm not
challenge
worried.
me. You have my aid.
Now I'm even less worried. Yeah, that'll do. I think they were ignoring me because once I went in the forest, they were like, I'll just go take his command post. And yeah, that was not happening.
Not finished
Celtic
yet.
Wind put in nice work over here. Especially when it gets like plus 60 extra potency from
With all the
attack
might of the royal
flyers.
family. Is
It's only
anyone
plus
surprised?
20, but then it hits 3 times, so it's really more like plus 60. Anybody else hiding in the forest that I can see? No, apparently. Okay, so these are just littered all along the road here. Elaine will be able to get me some more
You face
valor
me.
points quicker, in which case I'll be able to get other people into this fight quicker. Which is a nice thing with Elaine just being a leader in this. Especially when it seems like there's really no other way so far, just getting more valor faster. Which it feels like there should be, because valor seems very valuable in this game. That blind just absolutely ruined these guys. Of course, you know, if they can't hit a lane in the first place, that always helps.
It's trouble.
A fine job.
These druids, man, they need some posture lessons or something. That posture's just terrible. Fantastic views, but just, you know, terrible posture. Fran, you do decently against magic
To the
humans.
skies. Nowhere is too far.
Oh yeah, you wrecked these guys.
Sir.
The time is at hand.
Yeah, go ahead and get rid of that guy. Send Fran with the rest of them over there.
Come then.
It's just the one druid, so there's no
fine
real
bout.
need to look at that fight, since we had already done the
March.
majority of the damage.
Onward.
We'll take that watchtower real quick.
Your villainy ends here.
This is just Elaine running over everybody, you know, nothing new there. He is our main lord, though, which, you know, it's actually nice to have a usable lord, because some of the Fire Emblem games, man. I'm not looking at Roy, I'm just saying, you know, one chapter before the end game, you get a promotion is very questionable, that's for sure.
Good.
I'll not let this
Alright,
go to
level up
waste.
for Clive.
Well fought.
And now you'll take the watchtower, which is fine, and then we can actually have you rest up there, since the wait time will be halved.
For the liberation.
Of course, we could just have this
Let's
group
see
take
what you're
them out
No
here.
mercy.
Hey, Fran does
I'm
it just
here.
fine. You can
You
do
have
that
my
for the
aid.
magical assist. Why are we upstreaming these guys so hard right now? I'm quite okay with that. I'm just kind of
Be
wondering why.
shielded.
I mean, Magic Barrier certainly put in work.
The
And she
win
straight
is
up one
ours.
shot. Oh, wizards are just extremely squishy because of reasons? Oh, okay. They do insane damage, like, don't get me wrong, but man, just like every other stat they have is just non-existent. They're like almost Bruno
I blossom
levels of
ever brighter.
non-existent.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Alright, you three can keep running them over here. Yon actually did
I'm on
zero
my way.
damage to that group. Oh, but do we have them rest, or do we just have them take out the healer and then rest? Honestly, that seems fine,
To me.
dude. I think we'll do just that. Brand, you should be able to do this
Face
just
me and
fine.
be cut
Oh,
down. Kneel, you're nothing.
it is kind of nice when they make full groups of just healers. Makes it a lot easier to just, you know, level
I can
people
help.
up when I don't even have to worry about counterattacks.
Onward! Yeah.
You dodged! Oh,
Be restored. I'll help too.
You okay?
that's a lot of damage.
My training's paid off.
That'll work, and then Fran can go ahead and take them out. Yada, you can
Simply
take
say
the
the word.
watchtower, and
It'll
then
be
you can
done.
just play supporter for the rest of the fight here, really.
Face me and be cut down.
Well,
I'm here.
you know, they tried to save her. They really did, but that is not going to happen. Lifesaver, really? Not going to life save this?
I did it.
Only
Victory is
500
ours.
experience for that? That was like nothing.
At your service.
You don't trade as well as I thought you would have traded into that, but that's okay. You're also like out of stamina.
At once.
You just
Time's
one-shot
at
them?
hand.
Wow, you really don't. It's just because of the triple shaman setup, I'm sure, and then them healing them is probably not helping by any means.
I won't disappoint.
Wow, you lose that because of the triple debuff? That's
What is it?
crazy. We can go ahead and summon others over here. And then we could just stack support attacks on top of support attacks. And we could put them in the watchtowers to make them do even more damage. Oh yeah, that seems fun.
The Cornian militia fights on.
You can
I
take
trust in your judgment.
this. Yana
Departed.
should already be
need
supporting, but they're
something?
all going to be magical,
Understood.
in which case she can go
I'll
ahead
show you what a witch
and,
can do.
well, yeah, basically do nothing against these guys. I suppose we'll
I'm
give
on
the
my way.
watchtower bonuses to our archers, since that'll hit them on the physical side
what
rather than the
loyalty
magical
I'm off.
side. Guess we'll let Elaine go ahead and take care of these guys for
Come
the
then.
sake of not allowing the others to get extra healing throughout the time we're fighting them.
Wandering darkness. I'll not let up.
Of course, you live with 2
I can
HP.
help.
Lifesaver's not going to
We
save
march
you
on.
now. 23
must
for
never
Elaine.
Heal
23
Christ.
for Travis.
Just keep getting tougher.
23 for Autumn.
I've need of a rest.
Alright, well now you can rest, I guess. Unless we want to use you to help wear them down. Which
I
could
stand
also
ready.
be a thing. We could do something like that, and then have her attack.
Sir. Like you asked, I've made it. Simply, it'll be done.
Okay, now you've got the extra
Quite
support
the challenge. You
assist
have my
there.
aid.
This is, I mean, it's not great, of course, but it'll work for now.
My griffin
She's
needs
out
a
of
rest.
stamina anyways.
I won't disappoint.
This apparently is not enough, but it's kind of fine if you lose, because the others can just come in and help.
I can't say I'm here.
You just take more damage that way. I mean, as soon as we get rid of that front person, they're kind of just done for. And now we're
I
gonna
have
have
arrived.
two
The
different
position is
splits
ours.
over here. Yana,
I'll show
can
you
you
what
do
a witch
damage
can do.
with 2 supports coming in
Don't
for
worry.
you? Yes, no, maybe. Suppose we shall see. That'll
I
wear
doubt I
down
can
the
conjure
back
up
a
a
good
victory.
amount. Of course, everybody's out of stamina in this fight. She actually lived by 5
can't
HP.
keep going.
Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's fine.
There was time
Okay,
yet
now
to
you're
claim
gonna go
victory.
hit. I guess I'll just rest you two
Nowhere
for
is
the time
too
being.
far.
Nice, we're attacking her before
You
Tank
don't
is
stand
gonna
a
be able to
chance.
heal. In which case, now we should just be able to wear her down quite freely. That, all those 1 damage hits, man. And that's
Care
on
to
top
dance?
of a watchtower, too. Which is supposed to buff the assist attack damage by like 50% or something, and
Not
yet they're
bad.
still only doing 1 damage to them.
Easy there.
A little bit much.
A chance.
The triple stun, so they stopped debuffing me for a second.
Not finished yet.
These guys are so tanky, man. 117 HP on a shaman? Like, in what world? I mean, not even my tankiest person here has 100 HP. Like, are you serious? Alright, well, it literally doesn't matter if they debuff us because they're not even going to attack us. So. Yeah, Yeah, something tells me we're just going to skip through the rest of those fights because now that they have no offensive attacker, they're just going to keep spamming debuffs on me for the rest of that fight. And you know what? I think I'm good on that one. It's probably better
Lost
that we
enough
just straight up
already.
attack her at this point.
I accept. Who's my target? Heading there
It's
now.
not fantastic damage, but it works. Oh, that was enough to bring your tank
Kneel
back.
before me.
I'll support you.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, we're just going to skip through those fights. And we just immediately wipe out the tank again. And just keep fighting her until she runs out.
You dare
Alright,
challenge
that's a
pierce
kill.
Your fate is sealed.
I'm here too.
None of you guys get kills without
Oh,
Virginia
I'll
here.
support you.
Fine, she can take the kill. She'll still get good experience out of this, though, because they are level 21. She lived with 6 HP.
Impressive, aren't I?
I suppose that works out, though. One of the others can actually take the kill now as a result of that. And then one of the other can assist each
I'm here
other.
too.
Let's see what you're capable
4
of.
damage, that's all I need.
I never miss my
25
target.
damage, 6 damage. 6 damage is still a kill, that's all I need. 2,000 experience for that kill right there. Man, if Elaine had
need to
Valor,
study
I would have
this
been able to
further.
double that.
There's always more to learn.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
648 experience just for supporting that, pretty nice. Easy enough. We could have finished that so much faster. I mean, really, if we wanted to finish that as fast as possible, we would just run a lane down the middle and then take them out. But we're also trying to get, you know, some decent score out of it as well. Helps out our renown and whatnot as well. That way we can get more promotions, which will make future fights easier. Extra 18 honors never hurts. We're already halfway to the A ring. Our town used to be so pretty before Zenobra showed up. Thank you for saving us from them. The town is saved and our kidnapped brethren have returned to us at last. I'll never forget this mercy as long as I live. Oh my, hello there. Elves and dark elves are quite different, as I'm sure you noticed. Oh yes, dead in one way or another. It would seem you humans come with a diverse range of beliefs and mindsets as well. Thank you again. Though I'm long retired from the army, I couldn't live with myself after I failed to defend my home. Such thoughts have driven me to take up the blade once more. Really now, maybe you'll actually defend it yourself. Alright, I don't have enough unsold timber in order to get this town up and running just yet.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Ring
among my
staff,
quality wares.
20 magic attack base, any initiative +5, okay. Store major HP to all allies, remove all of target's T-buffs. So it's just a massive heal, but you have to charge for it. There might be something to... I'm gonna take it with me. I don't know if I'll ever end up actually using it, but having it as an option is at least something we can make use of. Do we do this trial? It's an advanced trial. I feel like I'm gonna get wrecked, especially the last time we did one of these trials. Elven fencers and sergeants. The fencers are kind of concerning. The sergeants, not as much. We'll try it. Honestly, so far, not looking as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's a ballista over here that's going to be a bit annoying. We do get even a campsite over here, so they expect us to do quite a bit of fights over here. Well, we're definitely going to have to pull out all the
You've made the
stops
right
for
call.
this one, especially being an advanced set.
The day will
So
be
we're
ours.
bringing out the big guns here. And maybe we just place Priv in the back and then she can cover for healing for now. And then we can always just switch
Just
her
tell me if anyone
back
needs
if we
healing.
need. Actually,
I'll
that
help
doesn't
however I
cover
can.
anywhere
I'm
near as
retreating for
much
now.
as I was thinking it was going to. Could place Yana in the back for magical support. She is up there in levels with the rest of them. Fran's not even that far behind. Rolfina a little behind. O'Cleese is pretty much there. Joseph's is caught up now. And they're a bit behind. Alright, so a whole bunch of infantry. We do have one set of cavalry. We can send Fran after. Doesn't seem like the
To the
worst.
skies!
Definitely need to get rid of that ballista. Wow, I do not do as good against that knight there as I would hope I would. Definitely got to get rid of these
The path is
fencers
set.
here. Okay, it told me nobody was in the
Your
forest.
villainy ends
Why you
here.
lied to me like that, game?
Kneel before me.
Okay, I don't take any damage with the Lane's group, so we'll let him go ahead and deal with these guys.
A fine bout.
That ballista is shooting Fran right now, probably because I could see her outside of the
I
forest.
stand ready.
She still does decent damage to that, but I suppose we'll throw
At
her back
once.
on the command post for now. That way it stops bullying her.
Your villainy ends here.
Okay, we're not taking support fire
You
from this
dare
attack,
challenge-
which
You
is
face
why
me.
that's going as well as it is, so we'll go ahead and take this fight right now, before they start getting watchtower attacks in and
Well
whatnot.
fought.
We definitely want to stay in this forest for what we can. Yana's group, maybe, just for support? I mean, it would be good against their knights
A
and
test
whatnot.
for my magic. Ready.
Even if she's not going for straight fights, just for magic assist.
It'll be done. Watch what royalty
Nowhere
can
is
do.
too far.
I doubt I can really safely take this ballista,
Is that
but if
all?
we could just stop it from shooting our guys, that'll certainly help.
I'm here.
Surprisingly, only one assist hit me
Kneel
at the
before
moment.
me.
Your villainy.
You dare challenge me. You have my aid.
We're gonna have you attack here. Start trading off the damage a little bit between the two of them, and then we can grab that encampment if possible.
Spirits of the wind.
Better heal up.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to do all too much damage with all of these hybrid attackers around.
As if I could lose.
Should be some decent experience for
Let's
these
see
guys.
just how strong I can get.
Magic defense, a
Diligence pays
perfect thing to get
dividends.
in this area. Sword fighters have surprisingly high magic defense. Although I guess they are made to more
That's
take out
what
the
you
squishier enemies, which, you know,
Simply say the
happen to
word.
be mages in their ilk. As Hector might say.
Kneel before.
Come then.
You don't stand a
26,
chance.
do you get a kill here with this? Nah, I should parry my way out of that, I think. So I think that's just going to be spread damage. In which case, Virginia can go ahead and take care of that.
Well met. I'm unstoppable. Set loose your guts.
Oop, wrecked.
Better heal up.
Not sure how you really miss with wind, but apparently it's possible. Wow, that's...
Cheer up.
I mean, she did buff up like 2 or 3 times, but even
With
still,
all the might
that's a lot
of
of
the royal
damage.
family. Is anyone surprised?
Guess they call them breakers for a reason, huh? Definitely
I'm
go
on
ahead
my
and take
way.
out this watchtower, so that way they stop spamming with support
You
attacks.
dare challenge me.
You
You
face
heal,
me.
you heal. It's a
Kneel
matter of who
before
we
me.
want to heal. And we're going to have Virginia's group heal.
That's what you get.
Alright, watchtower's down. Yana, can
Ready.
you bully these guys at all? You can bully the knights. Can't bully the sellswords, but you can
It'll be done.
bully the knights. In which case,
We
Elaine,
march.
you can start making your way over here.
Onward.
We'll make our way over
I
here
won't disappoint.
first, so that way we can do
I'm
all
off.
these fights, take this camp, heal all of these guys up, and
At
then
your
come back
service.
from there. And now we can actually bring
Understood.
Fran back
Nowhere
into
is
the
too
fray
far.
here. And then I say we take O'Cleese.
Judgment
As
shall
well.
strike. I stand ready.
We're just
I
gonna shove
depart.
everybody over here. Alright,
Come then.
Elaine heals off of this
I'm here.
even. We'll let Yana do this so that way she gets ship experience. And that way we can get Elaine to get a free heal.
Victory grows ever closer.
And then
time is
take
at
care of
hand.
the cell sword
The path is
because
set.
others are having
What is
issues
it?
with that. Fran's group can take care of those knights. You can take care of these
Is that all?
some cell swords. You two can go bully the knight.
At once.
Although he'll probably try and
You
fight
face
Elaine.
me.
You have my aid.
Use Yana, that way she can go ahead and support them.
A fine bout.
And then
We
I want
march.
you to feed that night kill to others if possible. This is all the people that need heals
Onward.
and stamina at the moment, so we'll go ahead and pop this
Now
early.
then.
Could have definitely waited on that, but for now it seems alright. We'll take the watchtower
Path
with
is
the
set.
lane, just so that way it counts as a score. There's nowhere else we can deploy from here. We'll deploy Rolf's units so that way they can
The
get some
Cornian
ship
militia fight. Do you
experience
need
off
something?
of assist
Right.
and scout this forest on the off chance there's something still there. Shouldn't be,
You
but
don't stand a chance. I'm here.
Okay, well that support actually helps. Keeps us from taking any damage in this fight. It's the front row for 10, which is about 20% their health. So, I mean, that's not bad.
Not finished yet.
Rosalinda actually would have cleared all of those had she had actually hit all of them. Double miss. He had more of a chance to hit Leia there than he did Baron Garvin, despite being a sword fighter.
Not even surprised.
I wonder at 25. Surely at 25 she gets a skill.
I won't disappoint.
Watchtower's still good. We could have our weaker people take the ballista right now, and it could fire even on the main boss here. In which case, they might be able to get boss kill experience. So maybe we'll have them do just that.
'Tis ours now.
Blaine can take that for now. Yana, you can
What
bully these
magic
guys.
may prove difficult. You have my
But
aid.
please, you do not really bully these guys at all. I imagine we just don't take damage here, thanks to all of the
You can
healing
do it.
spam we got in here.
Focus your mind.
Yeah, Miriam hitting a lot harder, giving her that runic sword. Of course, that's also against knights, so you know, you gotta take that with a grain of salt and whatnot.
I am your
Certainly put in work.
Easy now.
Sainted Knight making quick work with these
Let me.
wizards over here. This is going so much better. Who knew all we need was a promotion, and all of a sudden fighting promoted enemies versus promoted enemies, fights go a lot better. Yana, you are just about the
I'll
level
show
you
you what a
want to
witch
be,
can
so
do.
how about you go just help the others?
I'm on my way.
Elaine can, I know you want
Time's
to fight
at
the
hand.
Breakers, yeah, sure, why not? Who else is
Onward.
going to get over there in time to really deal with it? We are taking
dare
magical
challenge
damage
me.
here, which is unfortunate, but should be alright. Yeah, the damage got spread over everybody, so it's all good. They're not going to be able to attack back, so it's just going to be support damage from her. Now, please, surely you
Any
win
who
this
bar my
now.
path must. I'm here.
You take half damage, but we'll get assist, and it's still a kill for Yana, so we'll go ahead and do that.
My lance grows ever sharper.
19,
safety of
level
our people.
20. 216 experience, you know, not exactly as much as I would have hoped to have, but that's okay. We could have like Rolf's unit or something take that.
Understood.
And
Kneel
we're still going to
before
take a
me.
little bit of spread damage off the boss here, but that's okay. Everybody that can take the hit got it.
That's what you get. Watch
And
what
how do you do
royalty
in this
can
fight?
do.
You actually kind of wreck them. Alright, good.
Is that all? You dare challenge me?
Alright. That's all of their attackers, really. Now it's just Griffins in the back, which I think I'll just let
What is it?
other groups go ahead and go deal
Ready.
with.
It'll be done.
They don't
Who's my
exactly
target?
win great, but they
Understood.
still win.
I stand ready.
This seems fine. So we definitely could have won this fight much
Your villainy
quicker,
ends here.
which is not surprising considering our main group here is just so strong between Elaine and Virginia's group.
Victory grows ever closer.
And now I can actually give somebody a
March.
royal
To
order
me.
to get them some more experience here.
The time is at hand.
Do we let Yana's group deal with it? Yana's
I'll
group
show you
even
what a
deal
witch
with
can
it?
do.
Not really.
Watch what
That's
royalty
skill,
can
that's
do.
skill,
March.
that's skill. You two can come over here.
Sir,
I'm here.
Now we're just trying to get extra experience on everybody now. That ballista putting in work.
your fate is sealed.
You face me.
You don't stand a chance. What
Oh
magic
boy,
shall
now
I
it's a kill
grace
now
you with?
because I'm not gonna be able to double their XP now because I didn't throw it on her before she got over there. Ah, well, that's fine. She got almost 5k experience for that fight.
The
Jeez.
fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
There we go, row barrier. That's the one you want to see right there. Negate the next magic attack delta row of allies. Also negates afflictions.
One of the many benefits of old age.
The pride of House Maye.
A victory years in the making.
Expert military experience books times 5, sure. That's some good score out of that mission. Of course, it's just an auxiliary mission, so you don't get all too much out of it. But it is a first clear. Phantom Knight's Sword, do a skill, and more experience books. 40 renown for that one. Fascinating, we earned a reward, yeah. Alright, how's that sword look? 16 magic attack, phantom attack. Looks PP -1, 120 potency. I guess that's kind of better than our runic blade for Miriam then. Was it Miriam who I gave it to? Or was it Monica? It was Monica I gave it to. Although they're the same class, though, is the thing. Initiative and accuracy. This one's just better damage. We'll give it to you. You lose out on the physical attack, but your magic attack becomes better. Although the potency on that one's actually better, but you still PP with this one, which is probably overall better to stop people from doing stuff they want to do. We still didn't put this pendant on anybody, or the other one. Definitely should have put those on earlier. Who do we want to have more attacks? You already have one on you. Euclides already has one of each. Bran already has one. You being able to attack another time with your fireballs would be nice. That should actually help out your DPS a lot, and because of burn stacks. And then multiple people burning, so even if I get rid of one, I'll be able to proc the fire burst attack on the rest of them, ideally. You being able to guard people better and whatnot wouldn't be the worst. And you're all magic attack right now anyway, so that green beret doesn't really do all too much for you. I have another lapis pendant as well. Could put it on Miriam, although she's not really doing all too much. She does have magic barrier, so that is another magic reflection essentially, though. Not reflection, but negation. That seems alright. Okay. So we won't do that one just yet. We'll go ahead and do this fight, but that will be in the next video. But should we do some promotions? Absolutely. Let's do some promotions, shall we? Alright, who do we want to promote? Breakers get some good increases. Knights, of course, plus 10 HP. I mean, that's too strong not to do that. I mean, 10 HP on top of everything else they get. Miriam becoming a sated knight as well. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to see why these classes, you know, just tend to require more honors to upgrade. Maybe that's just me.
'Tis the fruit of my labor.
I'll make her do quite a bit more damage as well. We'll go ahead and give Adele his promotion as well. And we have just enough to get one more cavalry-based one if we want.
I'm even better than
10
Clive
HP
now.
increase is still wild. Who else do we want a promotion for? Brim, maybe? The 9 extra HP would help keep her alive. Could have more damage off of one of these guys. Melisandre getting... She gets some decent growth. None of it is in her strength, though. I mean, 1 attack and physical attack? Really, though? I mean, that's nothing. Could do Chloe? Her buffs really aren't all that great. Hodrick, to just be a tank to keep things alive, wouldn't be the worst. Roll for that extra damage. Clive? I mean, it's got to be Clive, right? I mean, it's night promos in this game are just too good not to just immediately get. I mean, just for the extra 10 HP right now. Pile Thrust. Attack a single target with multiple hits. Grants the user plus 1 AP if the target's defeated. 150 potency, essentially, since it hits 3 times. And it really only costs 1, as long as you get the kill. Yeah, something tells me people might have liked the cavalry class a little bit more than some of the other classes in this game. But, you know, I mean, Kaga, of course, also loved sages and gave them absolutely broken gains, so I guess they're just following the tradition here. Another accessory slot? I'm gonna have to buy more accessory items just to give out to people. We'll just go hit up the capitalist, and surely it has plenty of accessory items for me to buy.
May fortune bring what you seek among my quality wares.
Spectacle, Scarf, Mercenary Patch to get more crits and 3 attacks, so it could potentially crit on all 3 of them, unless it decides that on the first time. Maybe a few more scars, maybe a few more accuracy increases. Maybe a few more gauntlets. I mean, at least people will have access to stuff. That seems fine. Alright, now the question is, what items do we want to give to our promoted units here? What's your accuracy like? Guard rate goes up to 57. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Crit chance goes up to 37. That could be helpful too. It's probably better for people with more. Maybe accuracy? He doesn't really miss though. He misses sometimes, but not to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, he needs it. I guess guard rate just make him that much tankier. I mean, guess guard rate's never really bad, right? Just taking less damage in general overall. You already have a crit eye patch, so we'll go ahead and put more gauntlets on our knights. Who else do we still need? Miriam. Guard rate's already decently high as it is. Your accuracy's not bad. Crit on magic attacks? I mean, that is something. 23% is not the worst. I still kind of think we go with the guard, but we already bought all of that, so yeah, have a crit. You know, why not? Have a crit. And everybody's pretty much fitted out with new gear now. Pretty low on money, and we had no honors, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and go get Raelnor, or whatever her name was, the other dark elf lady that's an attendant to Rosalindi, in the next one, and probably do that Forest of Thorns or whatever it's called in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys then. See ya.